Hey guys, it's the Clan Man, and today I will be showing you my best graveyard deck. It also works very well with the battle ram. And so here we go. First, let's open the silver chest. Okay, so I got an ice golem and an ice spear and 64 gold. 64 gold. So here's my deck. It's undefeated. It's very, very good, and I only had one draw with it. So I'll move this out of the way. Okay, so let's see. These are all of the battles I played with it. There's so many of them, and it works very, very well. So let's see. So you may be annoyed with the air decks. So here is one of them, and here we go. This is a replay of me versus Shadow P.E.K.K.A 5 from Los Chongos Loc. Okay, that's Spanish. I do not know how to say that well, but here we go. So I start off with the Battle Ram, I believe, because that's a nice card just to start off with. Gives you some chip damage, and you get to reveal your opponent's cards. So I now know that he has a skeleton army is what it means. So I know that I have to keep my splash in cycle. So here's his balloon that I first see. So I get a little bit afraid because I see the Mega Minion too. So I think it's an air deck, which I guess correctly. Later on I find out. So I will drop Bowler in the back. I don't want to show him too much, so I don't put my giant yet. So I'm waiting for his move. So right now he's not doing anything, but he's getting his furnace ready. So he has that down. I want my bowler to survive the spirit, so because otherwise I couldn't really build up a push as well if I didn't put the giant in front either. And then there's my battle ram. So I knew he had the skeleton army. That's why I paired my battle ram with the ice wizard and the bowler. But he had that furnace down and that lumberjack to distract, and so it was very annoying for my push. So I dropped my Inferno Tower to take out his Mega Minion, and right now I'm leading slightly in damage. So he drops his Furnace. I don't really like that because it'll chip at my Inferno Tower, as you see that one Fire Spirit hit that. So I want to get rid of it. So I drop Bowler in the back, and then as soon as I see those Fire Spirits, I drop a Giant right there. Okay, and then my Inferno Tower will almost take out this balloon. Oh, actually it did. I forgot. So his Fire Spirits and that bowler taking out those skeletons. So my battle ram will pop early, but I still have this push going. So I'm gonna wait, I think. So he drops that. I drop my Infernal Tower closer to my Arena Towers this time, so the Fire Spirits will get hit by my Arena Tower instead of the Inferno Tower just soaking up all the damage. So I see this Lava Hound now. I get freaked out. So, but I put my Giant there to soak up the Fire Spirits while my Inferno Tower takes that out. I tornado away all of this. What a nice value tornado. And then he has this left, and my bowler will take out the rest of it. So my my bowler has a tiniest bit of health, okay? So now I think I might drop my graveyard, yep. And then the battle ram will tank for it. And then I got that charging hit, which does so much damage. So it's right now currently destroying the tower very well. So his skeleton army is a nice counter to my graveyard. So I have to re-push. So there I drop my giant in front, the tank for the bowler. Then the Mega Minion stays out of the rage spell, which is great. So my battle ram goes charging and just hits the furnace. And then I drop my graveyard in the back, making sure not to hit the king tower. So his fire spirits go after two skeletons. Then my bowler is getting towards the front. So then here we go. And then my bowler gets, actually no, it was the skeleton back there that hit the tower for the win. See, I kept on pushing, and so he didn't have much time to drop his Lava Hound, which he only was able to drop once. Okay, so in the next replay, I will be versing a Santee. I and he will be using a Golem Graveyard deck, another powerful deck. My deck is kind of the opposite with Giant Graveyard, and here we go. So, I don't have too good of a starting hand, so normally I would drop Inferno Tower to start, or a Battle Ram. Because a Battle Ram is the card I like to have right in the beginning, because it's kind of like a lure to see what he has, like the cards he's using. So I drop minions, so I know better than to drop my Battle Ram. So I drop Ice Wizards towards the back of my tower, and it shall take care of those minions before he hits the tower. So I drop Bowler to get rid of that Skeleton Army, because I know it's going to be trouble. And at first I thought it was an air deck, because I just saw the minions, and I would assume so, and then I just saw the Fireball, so it would be something similar. And later on he does show a Zap. So these are cards that you will find in an air deck. So I dropped my Tornado to try to pull away that Mega Minion, but when you pull away something, it's a glitch. Your troops become ranged, and that's what happened to his Mega Minion. So it had extra range and destroyed my Bowler. If you can look closely again, if you pause and go back to there. Okay, so he's gonna drop his Golem in the back. So I know I want to cycle back to a new Inferno Tower with full health. And I wouldn't really expect a Graveyard at first. I would expect one of those Golem Witch Archers beatdown decks. So that's why I dropped Bowler here. But then I find out he's using the Graveyard, so I rush counter the Skeleton Army. Okay, so I knew he would Fireball, but I thought he would Fireball my Skeleton Army instead. Instead he zaps it for a well-played zap. And then my Arena Tower focuses on the Golem last, so that's great. So I know there's going to be trouble. I Tornado the Golem away, and then it gives me enough Elixir to drop an Inferno Tower where that is. And then I have an extra counter push, not too big because I didn't have enough Elixir after defending, but here. So that was annoying. He had that Skeleton Army. So my Battle Ram still got that charge shot that does so much damage to towers. So that was great. So right now I'm leading by a lot. Both towers are down about a third, and I have a high elixir advantage right now. So I know to play wisely because of this Golem. So I can decide to push this lane too, and not let him build up such a big push, which I did. Otherwise, I could have just spent more elixir defending. So my Bowler will take out the Skeleton Army that would have distracted my Inferno Tower. So I tornadoed this away, or closer. Well, it just kind of tornadoes the Golem away too. And then they kind of come together, except he Fireballed but missed my Ice Wizard. So then I had this counter push. I'm going to drop the Battle Ram or the Graveyard, I don't remember. And then it will destroy his tower. Yes, the Graveyard. Then this shall take out the tower for the game. See, a Tornado is support troops away. He tried to zap it, but it was too late. So this is how you counter the Golem decks with this deck. Okay, so I'll show you two more replays. So first I'll show you the Elite Barbarian decks with the Splash. And yeah, here we go. So I still don't have that Battle Ram to start. So I dropped the Inferno Tower first. It's great for defending, and it forces him not to push too hard or just not to push at all while he wastes elixir. So he drops this Ice Wizard. Well, my Inferno Tower would have countered it, but I dropped Bowler because I want to counter push too. So that Bowler will take out that Ice Wizard, then I drop the Giant in front. Then I shall pair it with the Ice Wizard in case of any Skeleton Armies on top or Minion Hordes. And I also had the Tornado to completely destroy the Minion Hordes. So it was funny how he just used the Tornado when I was about to think about using it. I was thinking about using it. So that my Bowler and Ice Wizard survived with that slither of health. That tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So I dropped Battle Ram, and yeah, I think he just gave up. So my Battle Ram's gonna hit his King Tower, and this, so it's counter push, so I counter push against him, and he doesn't even have time to drop down his Elite Barbarians, which is the push of his deck. So, key with Elite Barbarians, don't let them push. For my last replay, I will show you a Furnace deck. And with the Giant and the Princess, I don't really remember what push he was trying to use, but I think he tried to drop Furnace and drop his Giant in front of it to chip at my towers like some people do with the Royal Giant. So here we go. And so I had the Inferno Tower to start, so I'll drop that first, right towards the middle. So currently he is wasting Elixir, because he does not want to start his push with his Giant, because otherwise my Inferno Tower would take it out. So I actually have more Elixir than him because of him wasting his Elixir. So I see that Giant. I was thinking, probably with any of these Giant Witch decks with the Musketeer too, or the Wizard. So that's why I put the Bowler, because it would hit the Giant and the support troops from the back. So then I have my Battle Ram that will go to his tower and smash into it. So my Battle Ram took out his Princess, did the charging damage to the tower, and now I am pushing here, and I tornadoed it all to like clump it together so my Bowler can take it all out. However, the Skeleton Army did survive with that slither of health, because my tornado was one level underleveled. So right now, his Giant is walking super duper slowly to my tower and gets that one punch off. So he has his Fire Spirits here. I'm going to draw Battle Ram to pair with this. Really, it's not a pair anymore because it's 3 troops. But it will do a lot of damage. It crashes into that furnace with that charge damage and barely takes it. It doesn't take it out. But then my Bowler wasted a shot on trying to hit it when it wasn't there. When the furnace died already. And that Bowler couldn't target the Princess that bit. Okay, so here's my value tornado. So look at all of that stuff climbing in there. He put the Skeleton Army, the Princess, and the Clone. That's 9 Elixir for my 3 Elixir tornado. So that was a great Elixir trade. So I dropped Ice Wizard in the back because it's a nice like defensive, and then if they don't do anything, drop a tank in front like the Giant with a Battle Ram offensively. So it's a very versatile card. And my Battle Ram goes charging in, and gets that shot on the tower. So look at all that damage on the tower there. And there's the tower. So I have 2 Ice Wizards down, 2 Bowlers down, and it's taking out this Giant. So he cloned his Princess on the other lane. So one Princess is hitting my group of troops. Oh, now the other one locked on. So I dropped my Inferno Tower to be safe and just for defense. And I tornadoed that to keep all of his troops together and pulled them away from hitting my tower in that 1 or 3 seconds there was. But it didn't matter. My tower still had a lot of health. Good game. Okay, so here for our live match. So I'm going against a Gome from MYM Royale. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. So, I'm going to drop Ice Wizard in the back. Told you again, control card. So, he has this giant skeleton. So, let's see. I don't want to drop too much because he'll die in the death of the giant skeleton. So he drops Ice Wizard back there. So I wonder what he's doing. Let me clump this together. Uh-oh. Okay, Giant to tank for these Elite Barbarians. And my Bowler took that out. Skeleton Army on these Elite Barbarians just to be safe. And he cloned his Elite Barbarians, didn't do anything. Well played. Thanks. Okay, so his Princess is going to take out my Skeleton Army. So I'm going to wait for his Princess to come closer to either drop my Inferno Tower or Ice Wizard to take it out. Okay, so it's coming close, so I'm going to hit it with this. However, I missed, so I'm going to drop Ice Wizard. That was a bad play on my part. So my Ice Wizard is taking out his Princess, And now I have this Ice Wizard to push with. So I want to be careful because he does push 2 lanes. So my Ice Wizard is slowing down the tower and the Giant Skeleton, which is great. However, he just spammed on my Inferno Tower, so I must be careful of that. So I'm going to drop Giant here, just in case of anything. I mean, to tank for all of that, and then I'm going to Skeleton Army all of this to get rid of all of it. Please don't have a Zap spell. Yes, he doesn't have a Zap spell. Okay, so that was great. So now, he's leading the slightest bit. So great, now his princess is going after that. So I'm going to wait for him. Okay, Inferno Tower down. Ice Wizard, get rid of that Ice Spirit. Tornado this all away so it won't do any damage. And yeah. Okay, so I haven't got the push wall yet. So I'm going to go Bowler over here to take out those. And he has the princess too. So I'm just going to charge Battle Ram over there. Skeleton Army this. And here we go. Oh. Okay, so his princess is down. Ice Wizard. Okay, so he's that Giant Skeleton down. That's not good. Tornado this back. Away from my push. So I get this Bowler down too to take all of that out, or the whatever remains. And then here. Then I'm going to get a Battle Ram down. Then I am going to get a Graveyard down. Oh, no, he has that Giant Skeleton. That's annoying. So he has his things down, and I'm going to drop Inferno Tower. Here, I do not want to lose with this deck, and I want to keep it undefeated, so I drop this Bowler, take out any of that junk, and Tornado this all to the same spot, taking out those princesses. And his Fire Spirits are there. I'm going to do Battle Ram. Charge goes straight for the tower. Go, boy. Oh, you can't even move. Great. Graveyard this. And then Bowler this. And I guess we'll draw. That's still okay. I still haven't lost with this deck. And this is a very great deck. And here we go. Tornado. Good game, well played. Good game, well played. Good game, well played. Good luck, good game. Man, I couldn't type that well. Okay, so that's my video today. Please enjoy and subscribe. And here is a deck for all of you guys. Yeah. See you next time.